I got you right on the ass end of the woo when the timer came out. Oh, I got to take the duct tape off because Aaron's back. So
Oh my goodness.
we'll rip
Duct
that.
taping over me.
I did duct tape over you. You've been replaced. I'm glad to see that you're alive after you were stung in the eyes by two bees.
You just got muted on my end.
Oh, what? No, I didn't. I can.
Hear you.
Well, that's weird because I.
Yourself in Discord. Yeah, you're
Oh,
muted in Discord.
I did.
Nice.
No, I moved the arrow keys. So Aaron's back after being stung in the eyes by bees and died. So he's back.
I was definitely not sent by our wonderful patron JD from the Red Leaf Retrocast.
No, yeah, Aaron died, so he's back. He's here.
Yeah. I mean, that's
So
probably why I watched so much Resident Evil stuff and played so much Resident Evil, is because I'm just trying to learn how to be a zombie now.
that's weird. Why would you want to be a zombie?
I mean, well, I died and now I'm back, so I'm basically a zombie.
I mean, I do have a friend that is more prepared for the zombie apocalypse than holding a job down. So maybe I could help you out with
That's
it.
pretty rough. Now, like, don't get me wrong, like, it's kind of fun if you're bored and have nothing better to do to come up with like dumb like zombie apocalypse plans. Like, oh shit, this is what I would do. The amount of times I do that bored in high school,
Right.
yeah. But like, actually going out and doing it instead of working, bro.
No, he really is way more concerned with like what he would do in the zombie apocalypse. And it's kind of a problem, but we can only do so much.
Morning, cutie chase.
Hello, friend. How are you? So,
It is kind of a problem.
listen,
Do what you gotta do, man.
I can only help people so much. But Aaron's back from the dead, and he's got a lot to fill us in on. So do I. Cause we got too much. You want to know what really took him a lot of time last week? The whole Vince thing, and that was
he retired before.
yes, absolutely retired, and it was just a genuine retirement. For sure.
Do you think he'll have absolutely no hand in it now, though?
Oh, he definitely will. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I know you're not a Punky Brewster boy, but I think he's kind of right when he's like, you think just overnight that guy is just gonna let go of the reins and it's gonna be all right? Like, hell
To
no.
be fair, Chris and I also agree that once he does officially let go of everything, he's just gonna die. He's one of those guys that he has to have something. He's literally one of those guys that he has to have something going on,
Yeah. So
or else
so
it's just over.
somebody, I think it was like an unnamed source, but they were like, Vince doesn't have any hobbies beyond like this and lifting,
Yeah.
and like he's getting older. Obviously, like they're like, what we don't know what if he's gonna be okay. And honestly,
Like
fuck him
needs
personally,
something.
but that is
Agreed, but
yeah. So
yeah,
there's
Chris
that.
and I were just talking. We are like, yeah, this is probably yeah,
Yeah, probably.
GG's for him.
Really thought that dude was gonna die in gorilla position, but if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
So,
I feel that.
actually, speaking of really old guys who shouldn't be doing things, are you gonna watch Ric Flair's last match?
Probably not.
Come on.
Maybe if it's decent, I'll go back and watch it later. But
I meant to close a window, not open a window. Damn it, Microsoft. Yeah, I'm worried about that guy because, like, you probably shouldn't. When you have a pacemaker in your chest, maybe, and like blood
you'd be
thinners.
surprised how many wrestlers are doing that, man.
Okay, but they're also not like 80.
You'd be surprised.
What, Ricky Morton? That's about it, right?
Dude, you'd be surprised.
All right, I guess I would be.
That's all I'm saying, man.
All right, fair. So there's that. But Aaron, what have you been up to? We missed you.
What have I been up to?
Oh,
I guess I can talk because I don't remember what I played last week. Honestly, it's kind of been a blur a little bit.
yeah,
I started playing Bloons Tower Defense again this week, and I
right.
want to get more people to play Bloons Tower Defense 6 with me because co-op mode is so much fun. There's like ways you can like be super serious about it. You can fuck around and try and fuck each other. Like it's just kind of fun.
Could try to fuck each other. Sick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. I don't want to fuck you.
I also like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel dropped a new pack and a whole bunch of new stuff in it, so like it kind of changed the meta and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And released new ban list. So like I've actually started playing that again. I've been having a lot of fun.
Sick.
Yugi Mons. I feel like Yugi Mons is one of those things that like I'll stop playing for a year or two at a time, but then I'll always come back. It do
Fair.
be an Eevee.
The cutest
Eevee is on my hat.
the cutest little Pokemon.
Um
Very cute. You were playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
that's what I started playing. That you know what? Thanks, Chaz. That actually just reminded me. I'm gonna write it down. Uh,
I mean, you're gonna talk about it right now,
I
so
know, but still. So I
yeah,
started
sure.
playing Pokemon Sword again because
Mm-hmm.
I've been in a huge Pokemon mood. Like pretty much I'd still be like I kind of slipped out of it right now just because of life things that have happened recently.
Mm-hmm.
But like Pokemon Sword, I've still have never played the DLC. I bought it like 2 years ago and never played it.
Right.
So I started the DLC and I went to the first DLC island area and it was way more massive than I thought it was.
Was it? Is it
Um,
big? I thought it was like a very tiny area, but I guess what do I know?
so I expected it to be really tiny,
Mm-hmm.
but it's literally like don't get me wrong, the wild area in Sword isn't like super massive, but it's the size of the full wild area in Sword. Maybe
Okay.
a little bit bigger, but like there's way more environments, underground caves and stuff. Like they took what they did with the wild area in Sword and
Mm-hmm.
definitely learned from it in the DLC,
Huh.
which makes me kind of hopeful for what'd you call it? What, orange and grape or something like that?
Cherry and grape.
Cherry and grape. Okay.
Yeah.
Um
Fruit punch
it
maybe.
makes me kind of hopeful for that because like the DLC really kind of wove into one area all these different environments and stuff, and it's been really cool. I haven't played the second DLC yet. I only played it a little bit, but it was super super cool. I was actually like kind of blown away how much better it was than the main game's wild area.
Yeah.
So
Does it run at a better frame rate?
uh I was playing on handheld so and I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, because I remember on the when it even docked in the main area, it was like 25. Like,
Yeah, I didn't have any lag issues. It didn't have anything. It doesn't mean like it was the full fucking frame rate because sometimes I'm barely pay attention. But I didn't have any of the issues that I had the first time I played Sword. So
okay.
hopefully it's a bit better. Which also led me. I watched like Pokemon fan games and stuff, and one of the ones was called Pokemon Xenoverse.
I thought that was a game that got announced when you guys were talking about that.
No, no, it's a fan game that's been out. It was made in Italian first, so like it was recently translated into English like a year ago or something.
Yes.
And like it's really sick. There's some translation errors obviously, but
Pokemon Xenoverse. Let me see if I can get something up.
so basically they have their own fake mon mixed in. They have different forms of original Pokemon called like Xenomon.
Is
I
this
think so. A Drive is the one that like mentioned it that I saw mentioned. So if that's A Drive, it probably is the right thing.
uh
Yeah,
y-
this is the one.
okay.
So it was made in RPG Maker, so like some of the stuff kind of looks a little weird from what you'd expect from Pokemon, but
Mm-hmm.
like it's absolutely cool.
Okay. Let's just go
The
this way.
starters are really cool. You can just skip ahead a bit more.
Oh, okay. So this is a is it like a full-on RPG or
Yeah, like so this is like a story mode. Like basically the whole point at the beginning is you're like going on a journey to find your dad, but like also
mm-hmm.
uh you know the people who know are like know anything are telling you, yeah, also do this gym, also do this, and then like so it's kind of similar. But then there's like Xenomon, which is what I was getting to, where I finally got the first one, and you need a special Xenoball to catch them, and they have like multiple health bars, and like the one that I got was a Fire Elekid. I'm sure it's probably if you skip ahead in this episode, you might get to it because it was pretty early in the game. So those
Fire?
are the starters.
Whoa, look at that little guy.
Yes. Yeah, so it's Water Dragon. That's the one I chose. It's Grass Fairy. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
they also added a new sound, a new type called Sound, which the fire one is Fire Sound.
That's actually kind of
Um,
unique.
yeah, so they added their new type.
Right.
Also, I'm trying to think of things as I played that were like really cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, because I have a Pokemon craving, and as we all know, I've been hit or miss with Pokemon lately. So like these ROM hacks and like fan games are like exciting to me.
yeah, this one, like I said, this one is just so cool with like the amount of like every fake mon I've seen has been really cool. Like one of the first ones is a bird, and it's like I think it's like Spark Owl or something, and it's flying electric.
And this is free.
Yes.
And how do I get it? Because I think I'm putting it on my queue now.
It's on the website. You just gotta make sure you have the English one. You basically just download it
Okay.
and install it. It's not like a ROM. It's its own thing.
Oh, it's its own like download thing. Pokemon
Yeah.
Xenoverse.
So like I have it on my
Okay.
Drive as just Xenoverse.
Okay. So I put it in my queue now because I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, like it's actually like, and is the story so far kind of a little cheesy? Sure, but like for being a fan game, it's not bad. Plus, like all of the fake mons. So I have not found a fake mon that I hate yet. There was some really cool sandcastle fake mon. I
There is a sandcastle already though.
Yeah, it was like a weird one though.
Okay. I'll take it.
They added some I think they added some different like evolutions of some of the old like original mon. I don't know if there was any region forms, I don't remember.
Okay.
But like yeah, if you skip like I'd skip closer to the end of this episode, probably.
There's some battling going on here. Oh, it's Abra. Okay, so there's real Pokemon too.
Yeah, there's real Pokemon in the game too. Like it's not all fake mon, but like
Fibrato sounds like a model in Italian, obviously.
this is the fire
Fibrato.
sound starter.
Also Koromon.
Like,
Gotta play that too.
yes.
That's on my list.
I had that written down as something I want to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, everything about this so far has been super great. And like I said, like it's kind of there's a I think there was a difficulty choice or something I had at the beginning you can choose. So you can make it a little bit harder if you want. It hasn't been too hard yet. I beat the first gym. The first gym was like a grass type. Oh yeah, there's so the Xenoforms. I saw a second one because the gym leader has one, and it's literally a grass version of Spiritomb.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Rhonda is like looks like a Electabuzz Pikachu hybrid.
I say it's some type of fighting, if I remember right. That one.
Yeah, I'll play this. And Jay said Power World or Bust. Need to play that.
A lot of fun. I've had way more fun than I expected.
So I've said it before. I've been having more fun with Pokemon style games than Pokemon itself lately. So
I don't know if there's more that you can skip ahead, but it might.
Not that much.
Where he gets the Elekid.
Most replayed moment. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
It's just
so if it leads right into another episode, I don't know if the second one there.
Maybe see. Pal World's gonna happen. Yeah. Jesus Christ! There's a fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And your dude just randomly. This dude just randomly has a Suicune, so that was kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. Right here. That's the Elekid right there.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know. I didn't skip that. It just does that.
That's weird.
So, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, no, I need to play this.
Because he was doing his little dumb intro. Skip like partway into the video.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the most watched part right there. Near the beginning.
Oh, that most watched part.
A little lump right there.
Okay. I like that new feature. There's a Wingull. Yeah, just
teensy bit.
Man, do I want Scarlet and Violet to be good? Good in my way, and I know that's selfish, but like, because I know people who like Pokemon with peace and love just love Pokemon no matter what. But like,
I mean, I love Sword and Shield, but I also can acknowledge the issues that the game was rather empty compared to the older Pokemon games. It was very easy.
Yeah, I still need to play Arceus. I'm not discounting that.
Yeah.
Just also
there was issues with Sword and Shield, but I also still had fun too. So like, I see both sides.
Yeah, I'm also gonna put Arceus on my list of things that I will play eventually.
Arceus is a good game.
What was the other? Oh, Monster Hunter. I need to play that too, but I've just let that exist that I'm never getting that back. So there's that. Oh, live and
stop talking and just get to the Elekid.
He can't
in the area with it.
He can't.
He talks too much. I like A-Drive though. He's actually.
I've never heard of him before this moment. So.
Oh really? He's a pretty big Pokemon content creator. He's the one that's been covering all the leaks. He's the reason I even found out about Xenoverse. Yeah, if you didn't know, there's a whole bunch of leaks for Scarlet and Violet.
Dude, I'm not gonna go out of my way to look for them, but if they're around, they're around. So, all right, well, that's Pokemon Xenoverse. Sounds fun.
It's super cool.
But Aaron's been up to many more things.
Yeah. So well, game wise, the only other thing, which was because of the two things I watched, was I started playing Resident Evil 2 remake.
I'm out of water.
2 days ago. But like, I know the whole game and I want to just be stupid and have fun. So I spent a couple bucks and bought the thing that lets you have the like post game weapons.
Right.
So I've just been running around with a fucking unlimited ammo SMG.
Okay. I mean, yeah. The Chicago typewriter they call it? I think.
No idea. Honestly, I don't remember. I just know like you get like 5 weapons. You
Right.
get you get the unlimited SMG, an unlimited ammo minigun, an unlimited ammo pistol that when I used it, it took 2 shots of 2 headshots to kill anything so far.
Oh,
Um,
that's pretty cheap actually.
an infinite rocket launcher,
Mm-hmm.
um, an infinite knife.
Wait, an infinite. Oh yeah, broke in the remake.
Yeah, the knives break.
I forgot about that. That's really annoying.
I feel like there was one more infinite gun that I'm forgetting about,
Yeah, whatever.
but yeah, no,
RE2 remake was good.
it's been pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first time I played a lot slower because like
Scared.
horror or whatever. This time I got to like the beginning, I just run by things, put a full fucking clip of an SMG into a zombie, and then just
Right.
keep going.
I mean, yeah, that's the way I like to play my zombie games though. I want nothing in front of me. I want everything to fight, like stare at me, fight me.
Yeah, it was fun. But I started that because last weekend Anitra and I watched the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City movie.
Mm-hmm. Don't die.
Sorry.
Oh, Aaron's dying. He
I've
got
had a
COVID
cough
again.
for so I got super sick last week and then I've had a cough since, but
You
otherwise
got the shit again, Aaron. God damn it, you're not allowed
no,
anymore.
I took like 4 COVID tests and they all came back negative.
Oh, okay. Fair.
But yeah, so that movie's fine. The movie is it had some cool memes. They had the Jill sandwich meme in it, so that was fun.
Like word for word.
In a completely different context, but yes,
All right, fine.
very similar.
Accepted.
But yeah, no, the movie had a lot of pacing issues because they basically tried to do the first and second game story at the same time, but instead of like in the games the first game happened like a few months before the second game, they tried to
Mm-hmm.
do them literally at the same time,
Okay.
which caused some weird issues and stuff. And like all the characters except Leon were great, and it wasn't the actor's fault. The actor was fine. It was they basically wrote Leon as a damsel in distress, and
What?
Leon basically did nothing and was useless until the very last scene of the movie where he walks out with a rocket launcher.
Okay.
Um,
That
so
doesn't sound like
that
I'm gonna
kind of
watch it.
what was it? So that kind of annoyed me, but
Eh,
otherwise the movie's fine. It's not good. I would probably say like a C tier movie, if that, like low C tier. Just because it had a lot of pacing issues.
how long is it though?
Like
Like how long of a movie?
maybe 2 hours, if that.
Oh,
I don't remember. It was
like,
if that.
it's 2 hours for a C tier movie? Nah,
Yeah. It,
it's a
it's
lot.
fun. If you like Resident Evil, there's nice little Easter eggs and stuff in it, and it's cute. But
Fair.
then, even though I've heard nothing but bad things, Anitra and I decided to watch the Resident Evil Netflix series. I've watched 7 of the 8 episodes so far, and all these haters are fucking literally just haters. It's not the like God's gift to TV shows, but it is a B to B plus tier show. It is a very solid show. Um, People were mad because one, they brought Albert Wesker in but made him black.
How dare they, dude?
I know, right, dude?
How dare they blackwash my characters? What the
Um,
fuck, bro? My fictional character.
they're also mad because like it doesn't super follow like so Resident Evil 1 through 7 are supposedly canon in the show, but like they don't talk about that stuff very often. Like there's some mentions to Raccoon City, there's some mentions to certain things, but like the point of the show is to tell a different story within the thing. And there's like a two timelines. Like basically you have the 2022 timeline, the 2036 timeline.
Mm-hmm.
2022 is like before a super massive outbreak that almost like dooms the world, and 2036 is like post-apocalyptic time.
Mm-hmm.
And the only criticism that the like other people give that I agree with is the main character is very unlikable. I love every character in that show except the main character.
Okay. Well,
She's just a fucking asshole for no reason half the time. And then like she complains about the same thing. She's like, "It's all my fault," and we're like, "Yes, yes, it is. Holy
it
shit."
it is your fault, ma'am.
But otherwise, like, no, it's a really good show. The dude who plays Wesker is fucking great. That one has a Master of Unlocking reference, which was great, and it was delivered very perfectly. I loved it. Um, the effects, especially for like a Netflix TV show, were very good.
Mm-hmm.
The story overall is pretty good. Like, there's nothing bad about the show, in my opinion, except for the main character. The main character is very just what the fuck. Um,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
there's enough side characters and enough other stuff going on that I can just be like, it's fine. There's enough going on that I don't care.
I just want to know their obsession about making Resident Evil a movie or a show and multiplayer.
Well, because Resident Evil has obviously like, even though the Resident Evil movies with what's her name, whatever,
Mila Jovovich.
yeah, that one. Um, even though they were like not very good movies, they always made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, because people wanted to see Resident Evil.
Yeah, and that's why they're making them.
Well, yeah.
Even so, here's the thing: Welcome to Raccoon City and the Netflix series, especially the Netflix series. Netflix series got review bombed. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it has a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is fucking bullshit. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
It still made a shit ton of money. Like Chad said, it was not Netflix top 20. It was number one. It,
Right.
it overtook Stranger Things for like 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
So
So,
like, even with all the bullshit of people review bombing it, it still makes money.
yeah. All right. Well,
So that's why we know it's all about the money. But like,
money, 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 money.
so the director of the Netflix series even said, so spoiler, if you don't want to hear it, I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds to click away.
No, don't do it. Oh my
Yeah, I know
god.
you don't care. I'm just talking about people over there.
Yeah, no, people are weird.
Uh, basically, at the end, there's a scene where like Wesker leaves to his daughters a note to go find someone, and the person's Ada Wong.
Oh.
Because the director said in further seasons he wants to slowly, in both the 2022 and 2036 timelines, bring in characters we know. He was trying to mostly keep it new characters and original characters in the first season to try to build his own base of in the universe, and then he wants to slowly bring in other characters from the universe here and there, not like to rely on them only, but like to bring them into the story and have them interact with his characters,
Okay.
which I think is really cool. But now the question is if they get a season two, because the review bomb kind of ruined that. The only thing going for him is, one, it made a decent amount of money, and two, Netflix, since they canceled 1 or 2 shows a while ago on cliffhangers, doesn't like doing that because they get shit on a lot for it.
Well, they there was some study that came out a while ago, like from in Netflix, that they found out that people around the third season of shows like stop watching. I
Yeah.
don't know what they base that off of, but that's when they decide to end a lot of their shows. You'll notice. And the only thing I can think of is when I watched Orange is the New Black, that was the only good season. And then after that, it was nonsense. So I feel like after that, they were like, yeah, no more of that.
Which is funny because Supernatural, the first 5 seasons are
Mm-hmm.
super watched. Then after season 5, you drop off. But that's because the original writer wrote the show for the 5 seasons, and everything after the fifth season was basically just pandering to keep the show going to
Yeah.
make money. I think that's a big thing about it is like a lot of these shows plan for so many things,
Okay.
and then either the show cancels them early so they don't get to finish what they want, or extends them past what they wanted to write and we're like, now write more, and they're not prepared for that. They need to, like, I feel like there needs to be more so either the open-ended idea with a concluded ending, or like have the show 90% written and make changes based on what you can get for staff, like maybe someone leaves so you have to write them off or whatever, but like have the general idea of the show written before you go in there and how long it's going to be roughly.
Right. Well, you do need a set beginning, middle, and end. Otherwise, you just go on forever, and it's nonsense.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's like and that's kind of what happened with Supernatural. As much as I love the show and I've seen 13 of the 15, 16 seasons so far, um like,
Mm.
I love that show so much. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, but it definitely ran on longer than it needed to. Um but I'm just afraid this Resident Evil show is going to get canceled because of shitty review bombers and stuff. and even the critics only gave it like a 50%, and I think it's because they wanted more of the original characters in it, especially since like even though Welcome to Raccoon City wasn't as good, it was like only like the characters from like the games.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they wanted that out of the Netflix series, but I like the idea of getting away from them and just sprinkling them in as like flavor.
Why don't Chris and Jill kiss though in the show? That's what
'Cause,
that's what would give it 100%.
Chris is too busy punching boulders, bro.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh yeah, because cloning things and stuff, it is canon in that show was
Where's big titty vampire lady?
Wesker in dying in the volcano is canon in that show, so great show.
What? It's canon?
Yeah, canon, bro.
Okay, sure. Why not?
No, because like in 5 he died in the volcano, but the show even mentions in 2009 you're supposed to die in a volcano because of things and stuff that happened in the show.
Yeah, okay. Sure, why not?
Again, mid isn't bad.
Mid is not bad.
Over this, mid is like average, and I would still say that the show itself is actually about B. It is a B tier show.
Well, it's your opinion.
Yeah.
So there's that. Random PSA. I got a random $10 from Microsoft. So everyone go check your Xbox accounts if you got one.
Weird.
Yeah, I just got an email and I got a game that John told me was coming out. So, which I'll talk about in a second. But yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't remember what dancing. Oh, oh no! I thought that was fucking hilarious. Actually,
Yes.
It was completely stupid.
It'll probably get.
It needs a second season just because they left on some cliffhangers, and I hate stuff being left on cliffhangers.
But sometimes the first season of a show is always like the weakest to get it started anyway. Look at The Office, you know? Like if you look at The Office, like the American one, that I would say the first season is mid, and then it got really good. So
I'm not saying the show needs like 7 seasons, but 2 or 3 seasons I think would be perfect. Definitely 2, maybe 3, depending on how the second season goes.
I didn't watch it. It's good, so I couldn't tell you. But I'm gonna go by the man that will watch it because I'm in the middle of watching a real show, The Bachelorette.
I'm so sick of you.
No, it's actually really fucking good.
I'm so sick of you.
I love it, dude. Me and Tina, like Rampage is on that, so I was like, we'll record Rampage. Let's see what's going on with Bachelorette tonight. It came out Monday, but we were recording it anyway.
I'm so sick of you. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, well,
so I've done a lot of Resident Evil this week. Is the point?
Sick. All right, I'm gonna show everyone the thing I spent my $10 from Microsoft on, because have you ever heard of Avenging Spirit, Aaron?
No.
So, this is a Game Boy game where you play as a little ghost and you take over bodies, and it's really fucking expensive on Game Boy. And for some reason, they remade it a game that nobody was asking for.
That's weird.
This is the remake graphics. The original were like black and white Game Boy graphics. Like this looks a beautiful. So there's that. I mean, it just looks fun, and I was like, you know what? I'm
so confused.
So all these characters you're playing as, they're the bodies of NPCs in the game.
So this is basically just Ghost Kirby. Got it.
Kind of, yeah. It's Ghost Kirby, but this game on Game Boy is really fucking expensive. And this remake just came out, and you know me, I love supporting my retro re-releases of games I love. But holy fuck, is this game expensive?
Have you ever actually played the original?
Yeah. I
emulated. Emulation's not real, bro.
Shut up, dude. I wonder what it goes for on thing. And Limited Run just did a price of it, or a remake of it too when this came out. Avenging Spirit on Game Boy cost $161. And also, this box art does not. It does not match the game at all. Like, I kind of want to.
Dude, there was a Tommy gun guy in the game. I saw him.
Yeah, but it's not meant to. All right, well, whatever. Anyway. Oh, they have graded prices now. Sick, dude. Anyway.
Manual only for $180.
Dude, we sold manuals at the game store I worked at, and the amount of time people would spend flicking through our manual bin, I was like, I never got in that collector mindset. Even when I was like super like into like getting old games, I was just like,
the only games I want to make sure I have the manuals for Fire Emblem.
Yeah, but that's one series. But these are people like, I will not have Bill Laimbeer's Combat Basketball on Super Nintendo without the manual. Like, which actually sounds like a way cooler
Fucking
game.
stupid. Oh, so remember last time we did the podcast, we got the thing
No.
and I got the money, and I told you the money was being held or whatever, and that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It just said it's cleared, and I got it now finally.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I just got an email and I was like, wait, what? What
All right.
money? I was like,
Random.
oh, that's from that. I forgot about that.
Free money, kind of.
Yeah.
So we got a couple things that I played because I didn't talk about them last week because I was waiting for Aaron because I want to bore him with old games. There's that. You know what? I'll answer that right now. Let's see. News for Frenemy Fire. Digimon survives limited physical release in North America due to cart size. Why do you keep doing this? Because companies are cheap. There's the answer.
Basically. And
that is it.
Even though tactics games have done really fucking well in the West in the last year and a half, and a lot of tactics games are coming out, because this one is more visual novel tactics, they expect the West to mostly hate it.
And also, listen, again, I know people love their physical games. Cartridges don't hold that much. I know they can buy big Switch cartridges, but they're way more expensive than CDs or little Blu-ray, whatever you want to call them. They just don't want to spend the money on them. And listen, physical's gonna die. I hate to tell everybody, but it's going.
I don't think physical's ever gonna fully die.
Not fully die, but like you're gonna have like limited run doing it, or like companies that want to put it out.
At least for smaller games, yeah. I don't think it'll ever in AAA. There'll always be a physical release.
I almost guarantee there will not be a PS6 with a disc drive.
No, there probably will be.
Maybe by 7 it'll be fully gone. I'm just saying.
I feel like
you buy an external.
I feel like they're gonna push it off for a couple more gens just because they know they'll be outraged. So they'll probably wait till like the generation before us and our generation perish.
Hold up, I'm gonna go with one. Squid Killer says, as long as there's nerds will buy collector's editions, there will be physical. I bring attention to the thing that everyone thinks I'm crazy for. I get in more than one argument about this. Apparently, I'm the fucking crazy person thinking it's normal to get a steelbook for a fucking physical game, and the collector's edition doesn't come with a physical game. Everyone's like, oh, but you want to display it, like. What, like it's for display purposes. I'm like, it's a fucking disc book that doesn't come with a disc. Like,
I 100% agree. I had that happen once. I think Assassin's Creed 3 did that.
I don't remember. I had the steelbook.
I don't have the game. Well, I did not from when I had originally bought it. I had to
Wait,
buy the game separate.
I know why that's possible. Because when I worked at GameStop, they literally just sent us a stack of steelbooks.
Yeah.
And if you pre-order it, like we just gave them away.
Yeah,
but like, but it's not physical media. Hold up,
when we're talking about physical, we are talking about the game.
I'm talking about the game.
Physical media, because there will always be statue collectors and figure collectors and other spin-offs in like the physical media, as you say. But we're talking about the actual disc going in a system, the actual cartridge going into the system.
I don't understand how I'm the fucking weird one thinking it's like weird that you're getting a steelbook disc case with no disc. People are like, well, like, what, how am I fucking weird?
I like collector stuff, and I literally went to Best Buy and bought I bought the steelbook for Persona 5 Strikers because I'd already bought the game in the regular, so I already had the game. And like, if I can buy a steelbook for $5-10 for a display purpose, sure. But I'm not gonna go drop $150 for like a $75 statue in a steelbook, because I'm sorry, most of the statues and stuff. As I've been getting into statue collecting recently, most of the statues that come with game collections are worth like maybe $50 to $75 with how they are made material wise. I mean, obviously the value is how much someone will pay for it. So who am I to say? But actual like quality of work, it's about half of what you have to pay for it.
Not only that, the only other way to get a God of War disc for your collector's edition steelbook that you probably spent $200 on is to buy a $70 game. And fucking, I don't know how anyone justifies that, but whatever. So I got, before I go off on that tangent too much, I'm going to stop myself now. So I played a bunch of things. I played Metal Slug 2, which I played.
Tactics when, bro?
I don't know. But I was thinking about Metal Slug Tactics, which is where I played it. And I was playing it on Ant Stream, which is important, because it ran like shit, by the way. It's got frame rate drops and like, just, it was all really buggy. I'm like, okay, I'm playing it on Ant Stream. Maybe maybe I shouldn't be playing it this way. So I looked it up, And apparently, like, this version of Metal Slug has always been like kind of weird. Yes, Metal Slug Tactics is coming out eventually. Aaron's very hyped for it. I wonder if I could find actually like gameplay of Metal Slug 2. But like, I thought it was all on Antstream, but apparently it's just not running well, and it's always been like super laggy. But I sure beat it because you know you're playing. Oh, this guy's cheating. Never mind, it doesn't count. Who would cheat in an arcade game? Not me. Have you ever even played a Metal Slug, Aaron?
Yeah, no, I used to play Metal Slug all the time when I was younger. I
Oh,
used to be fair, I grew up in bowling alleys. My parents
oh,
bowled
that's right.
leagues.
Yeah,
So
I
I played
forgot.
a lot of all of my older game knowledge is generally from arcade games that were in bowling alleys.
Hmm.
Like the X-Men one, which is why Nightcrawler is my favorite X-Men.
Oh, this version
A
runs
lot of
well.
those weird railgun shooters, which I don't remember a lot of their names, but like the whole cruising series that was always at bowling alleys. Uh, like you said, Metal Slug.
Metal
There was
Slug.
another one kind of similar to Metal Slug. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head,
This guy's playing on a touchscreen. Ew.
but yeah, no, Metal Slug was always one of my favorite ones. I love Metal Slug. It's why I super love Broforce because Broforce is basically Metal Slug with more memes.
Yeah. Let's see. Squid asks, Aaron, did you ever have an opportunity to play the
I
Willow
was
arcade
typing
game?
back to that.
Oh, well, no. All right, so there's that. So yeah, Metal Slug 2 I played. That was great. I'm gonna go back in time and talk about Tales of Arise, which I have ranked. I'm not done with it yet. I want to clarify this. But it was very clear streaming it that like it's not everybody's thing, so I'm pulling that down. I'm gonna finish that off stream. Um, I will say the story's kind of getting like a little repetitive, like,
Is it?
and it's almost really easy. Like this is kind of like the easiest thing. I think I had one boss fight I struggled on, and then I just forged some stuff, and then I was like, oh, never mind, I'm better. Um, the story's kind of like very very predictable, so I'm gonna finish it off stream. Right now it's sitting at like a B,
That's
but
fair.
I kind of want to finish it. I don't know.
Gameplay wise, though, overall, it's the best of the Tales series.
Yeah, it's great. Actually, there's one thing I hate, and it's I blame Dark Souls, not even the meme. I hate R1 being the attack button because I always want to fucking hit square, and then it's just one of my arts. And I hate that square is the bring up the map button in the game.
Okay, so that's weird. Square.
That I hate it.
If I'm gonna bring up a menu with one of those four buttons, I want it to be triangle.
Yeah, and then so what I want to do playing on PS4 is hit the touchpad to bring up a map, but that brings up your inventory and shit. And then I hit like, oh fuck, I meant to hit square. So while the touchpad menu's up, I hit square, and then it changes my character. I'm like, fuck, and then I gotta go back and redo that like
That's kind of funny.
all the time.
If you're gonna have a button be an attack button, it's got to be R2, right? Because like most games, that was the shoot button.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave Tails here right
If
now.
you're gonna have like one of the back buttons be it, it's got to be R2 or the trigger. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like if you're gonna do it, that's got to be the better one than R1.
Yeah. Chad says, I think Rise replaces Abyss is the worst story. I love Abyss's story because the redemption arc of the main character was so obvious, but I thought it was done well. That's me. I just thought we could. I can't remember his name, but I did not finish it yet, Chase. I'm gonna finish it offline because again, it just didn't seem like it was everyone's thing streaming it, so that's why I
played
took
Tales
it
of
out.
Symphonia because I
That
bought
the
it when
that
it
is
was on
the
sale
one.
for like $4, and I know it's like the best Tales from what I hear. So
Yes.
I have it on Steam. I just need to play it. I have it installed and everything. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah. If you have a face button to be attacked, it's got to be square. Agree. If you're doing a randed attack, it needs to be R2. Ranged. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I can deal with like bolt like R2 being ranged or
R1 even.
physical attack, but like I just it can't be R1. R1 for me is usually like a secondary thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna finish Tales off stream. Which has led me to the next thing that people wanted to see and I wanted to play was Mega Man X, which I've played before, but fuck you, an S tier game, some would call it.
I've actually I've never played any of the like for Mega Man, the only thing I've played was like the weird one that just got a remake announcement or whatever, remaster announcement.
Oh, the Battle Network, the ones that you would like.
I've only played those, and about a year ago with Chris, I played I think Mega Man 2.
Yeah, you're not gonna like because they're 2D platformers, but
Yeah. To be
It
fair, sometimes I get into 2D platformers. I mean, you and I were literally just talking about how I got super into Super Meat Boy.
yes, but you might like Mega Man X because it's anime as fuck the more it goes on. So maybe story wise, if you care about Mega Man's story, but I want to go through the X games again and give them another chance because I will say that series peaks at X and then just slowly goes downhill after that. But its biggest issue is that it develops a really intricate story that makes no sense for no fucking reason. Like, just give me Robot Masters, give me cool platforming shooting, pew pew pew. And that's all I need out of life. So that's Mega Man X. That's what I played. I will probably go back to Tails and finish it. But it was gonna be my off-stream game. But I also have been playing Paper Mario, which is
The first Paper Mario.
yeah. I don't know how. Listen, this is gonna piss some people off. So Nintendo fans, get ready. Paper Mario is boring as fuck. Like, it is baby's first RPG. Like, it's you do, like, I know it's just numbers, but you do like single hit numbers. It's like, yeah, an enemy attacks you, hit A at the right time. And it was fun for a while, but like, holy shit, is this game slow.
I'm not sure if you'll like Iconfell then, because from what I hear, they're like the same combat.
Also, I don't mind the combat. Like, I was playing Bug Fables, but Bug Fables had the same problem. It's very cute, but it's very slow. And it does. You only have 2 party members, right? And
Well,
but
at
if
least with the Iconfell, you can have 3 at a time once you get them, and there's up to 5 or 6 members in the
how many can be in the party at one time though?
3, I think.
Okay, so Paper Mario is 2, and your extra character takes no damage. All the damage goes to Mario, and if Mario dies, it's over. So maybe what I'm gonna do is drop Paper Mario and continue Tails.
Yeah,
I was playing it this
actually,
morning.
that's actually kind of weird. I don't like that.
I don't. It's
If
not.
anything, I feel like it should be your secondary character takes all the damage until they're dead.
Yeah. So
So I've mentioned the Atelier games on here before. One of the Atelier games, there's a feature where you can literally guard your main character, who you lose if they die, with your other characters. Like, they can block the attacks for them, because your main character is actually not really a battle ready person. They're more so like they make items and they can throw bombs and stuff at them, so they can do damage, but they don't take a hit very well. But their other characters around them do. So
yeah. So
like, I think that's cool.
it's just not. It's not doing it for me, man. So
I
I'm gonna
want to play Paper Mario, but like yeah,
it's interesting. So I was talking about it with my buddy last night, and I was like, it's engaging enough to be like, I want to see what happens next, and the comedy's kind of cute, but like, man, it's fucking boring, man. Let's see. Chat says they changed that 1,000-year door. Partners having their own health is the only complaint. Though Paper Mario, if I was being text heavy, I'm fine with being text heavy. It's an RPG. I don't mind that.
yeah.
But like, it's just fucking boring. Like, and not like boring and bad. It's just like it's so slow paced. I'm just like, okay, I'm good. You know, and it's not exactly a hard game either. It's just, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. If you love Paper Mario, I see the appeal of Paper Mario, but like, if you're not heavy into RPGs, Paper Mario is gonna be fun for you. I think like it's a great way to like ease in RPGs. But like, I play a bunch of them. You play a bunch of them. It's kind of, without sounding insulting, it's just it's the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest of the N64. I don't know what to tell you. So there's that. Yeah, I'll go back and look at Tails, I think, more. In lieu of that, because lewd. I've also started Aaron's other favorite series. It's this one. It's this one. And I'm fucking into Mass Effect, baby.
I want that controller.
It's so fucking sexy too. And you know what? This LED on the front is really fucking bright. I don't know why.
Can
but like,
has it?
no, you can't. You can go to Power A and use code Consolekev to order one though. So
I have less money than everyone though. Ever.
Oh, everybody ever? Shit, dude. The homeless dude outside of my Stop and Shop is gonna be fucking amped when he hears that. He's gonna feel like he's doing.
Definitely has more money than me, promise.
Yeah. So I'm playing a bunch of Mass Effect. As Shay says, Mass Effect is so good. Need to find time to try Mass Effect 2.
Two is better.
So I've played Mass Effect 2. I don't remember shit about it. It's not.
Give you the differences between them.
I'm getting no. I'm gonna get there.
Not story wise. I'm not gonna talk story.
Other than Yvonne Stravosky, mommy, sorry.
I was like, other than like Mass Effect 2 definitely goes way into the character stories way more.
Mm-hmm.
But like Mass Effect 1 has a few little gameplay things and stuff because it's more based around like older BioWare games that are more RPGs, collect all the gear, this and that. It kind of slowly gets away from that in Mass Effect 2, where it's more so. I mean, you still collect items, but it's mostly like you collect a gun, you collect another gun, you collect a better gun. It's not really as much as like every little piece is different, like Mass Effect 1. The gameplay gets way better, in my opinion, like the cover and shooting and stuff. Each game from Mass Effect, I would even say with Andromeda, all the way through 1 through Andromeda, the gameplay gets better every single game. That is my biggest compliment to Andromeda, is I believe it has the best gameplay in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Mass Effect 1 really feels like the beginning, which is kind of cool because it is the beginning.
Well, yeah, I was just saying that it is the beginning.
Feels like that, but like even story wise, it feels like the beginning. Mass Effect 2 really feels like building up your squad and taking on that first big mission, and then Mass Effect 3 really feels like all or nothing. Everything's happening all the time, which as you play and learn the story, they really fit what each game should be. I would have liked more out of Mass Effect 2 story, like overarching part, because it kind of feels like the left out one. Like it feels like they could have done more in Mass Effect 2 with the overarching story, but otherwise, no, this is the greatest trilogy in gaming history. Fight me.
In gaming history.
Yeah. To be fair, there's not a major, huge amount of trilogies, but it is the greatest trilogy in gaming history.
I mean, I'm willing to play. I'm enjoying myself. The only thing I never get into in games, and this is not Mass Effect's fault, it's just what it is. Like, I'm not big on relationship building in games.
You don't have to do it.
But everyone dies, don't they?
I mean, you have to, like, so in that, first off, that's the second one. In the second one, you want to get them all loyal. But that it's more so, like I said, the second game is more about building your squad and becoming a squad. That is the game.
Right.
And yes, they can die in the final mission if you don't make them loyal is the term. But you don't have to like you don't have to like build your relationship with them. Like you don't have to bang all of them and shit.
Well, hold on. Like, what if I want to?
I mean, if you want to, you can. That's
cool.
The thing. But like, yeah, like the whole point of the second one is to get them like on your side, because a lot of them are like mercs or like not as trustworthy people. So like that is the point. Like the main missions basically get you towards that, and then each one has one loyalty side mission, which aren't that long and are very good. So most of them are very good.
Fair.
Or you could just play the way you want, and if they fucking die at the end of the second one, they die at the end of the second one, and you just start the third one with a new file. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering how your saves carry over. I know it's like their whole gimmick, but like, do they just ask a question at the beginning of the game, or?
I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it just reads the save data.
Well, what if I what if I played Mass Effect 1 on Xbox back in the day, and then I bought 2 on PS3?
Well, yeah, then that you can change the beginning. I don't know if it was originally there, but I know I think they added DLC where you can choose your beginning.
Oh, cool.
It was a free DLC if I remember right. But but yeah, no, like you can choose your beginnings and what happened in the previous game if you want to.
I'm just gonna rewrite history every time I start playing the game. I'm gonna come back.
You can.
Shepard's gonna be honestly, like, I'm trying to be a paragon in this game, even though I shot some dude in the fucking face by mistake last time I played. I can't.
Yeah, dude.
I was trying to diffuse the situation. The one thing I do hate is that like the words don't match up with what Shepard's gonna say. So like what I thought, like the guy was getting hostile with us, and like the command I chose, like, listen, you need you need to watch yourself, or whatever it was. And the guy's like, or what? And then Shepard just fucking shoots him. Like, okay, that's not what I was trying to do, Shepard. We didn't have to go right to killing him. I just wanted him to calm down, sir. And he was just like, nah, I popped him. And then the next thing I tried to like Paragon, be like, we're here for you. Like, I'm just like, Shepard, no, we're not here for you if you're murdering people.
So your shepherd is bipolar. Got it.
Yeah, well, because when I play games where I have to do a morality thing, I don't like pick like, oh, I'm gonna be a good guy the whole time. I'm gonna like try to do what I would do in that scenario, because sometimes this may be a shock to people. I'm kind of an asshole, but most people say I'm very nice. Most
Yeah,
people.
no. Well, and to be fair, like in like maybe second or third playthroughs, if you're trying to like min max and shit like that, you
Yeah.
can like do everything. But no, I played when I played Mass Effect the first time through, I did the same thing. Like I don't think I maxed either one out.
I do want renegade scars.
I was like, granted, a lot of times I wind up more Paragon than Renegade or whatever, good guy than bad guy, depending on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like unless the person deserves it, I hate being a dick in games. But
Okay.
if the person deserves it, like I'll punch the reporter in Mass Effect every time.
Hell yeah.
But
No. Oh, they didn't include a history customized legend, so if you don't load your save, use the default canon set. Oh, okay. Well, gonna load my save.
Oh, that's right, because you're playing the Legendary Edition. Right?
Mm-hmm. On the
Just load your save over.
on the sex box with the fancy Power A controller. Somebody hit that Power A command. Go get your own.
No, fuck that Power A command because I
Okay.
want that controller and I'm poor.
Yeah, well, maybe you should suck their dick for affiliate program. Anyway,
Do it right now.
all right,
We'll
cool,
drive to Connecticut and do it with the money I don't have.
sick. The other thing that I'm playing is 20XX, which, speaking of Mega Man, it is the roguelike made for me. Oh shit, it's the roguelike made for me. That
Closing out my tabs, baby.
it's fine. I just loaded it back up. So Aaron knows I love me some roguelikes. This game's been out for a long time, but I just I'm on the Mega Man bugs, and I was gonna play X2, but once after I beat Mega Man X in one stream, I was gonna play X2, but the second I said I was playing Mass Effect on Xbox Cloud, everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Why aren't you streaming it?" And I got asked so much to stream it, I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll do this." But like, so we picked up in like 4 hours into me playing Mass Effect. So sorry, but 20XX is a Mega Man roguelike.
That's weird.
It's very based off Mega Man X. The story's dumb, but essentially, you play as Nina. This is so you play as Nina. There's also 30XX, but it's in early access. I don't buy those. And one character plays more like X, one plays more like Zero. And there's 12 robot masters I know of right now. When you play the game, it'll only give you the first set of them. Like level 1 will be a random level. You don't get a choice. And then when you beat that boss, you get its power, just like Mega Man, if you choose to pick it up. And then you pick one of 3 other bosses to fight. And you just do a run, see how far you get. You get permanent upgrades, as you do. But the game procedurally generates the levels. So, like, I couldn't tell you what boss this is by looking at it. But nobody can see what I'm looking at right now. That's great. Good for me.
Yeah, nobody can see.
Yeah, well, here I am.
Yeah.
So, like, the levels kind of procedurally generate.
Does the thing come back up? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, it plays like a Mega Man X level. Like, it game's very tightly controlled. It's just I haven't gotten to the second set of Robot Masters yet because I'm bad. But I love this game. I am.
Oh, he ran on the ceiling.
Yes. Well, there's magnet plates. Some things you can.
Okay.
But this is a fucking great game. And actually today, John and I are going to be playing it because it has co-op. So we're going to be doing that today. So whenever I'm out of practice today, watch me and one up John.
There you go.
I'll probably end up playing the Zero-ish character. Tim, hello. Yeah, no, this game's fucking great. I love it. 10 out of 10. Not really. I mean, it's got some issues.
Metroidvania, you got me.
Well, it's not a Metroidvania.
Recommendation. I was reading the recommendation.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Because Symphony of the Night, top 10 game of all time at least.
Don't you knock it down. Top 3. Bitch. Anyways,
it's definitely top 10.
Well, whatever. So I've triple dipped on 20XX, by the way. That's how much I like this game.
Triple dipped?
I got it on PS. I don't know how I got it on PlayStation. It might have been a free game. But I got it on Switch so I could play it on the go, and I got
the enemy go. What the fuck just happened in that?
I don't know. This gameplay clip is skipping around. I don't know what that dude's doing.
It's fucking weird. It's like
I want to try to get to a boss real quick. I know this is really good for audio people, but it has like the boss rooms before.
You hear live, you fucks.
So, and yeah, So there. So there's bosses you fight. Let's just say the boss fights are fairly easy, at least this like in the beginning. There are weaknesses. I haven't figured them out yet. I don't want to look them up. But once you beat a boss, I just want to show you if I can get through. Audio listeners, sorry, love you. You get like a power up, right? And then you can pick up the enemy's power, which is like this thing here, or you can get more currency and permanent health. It's up to you to pick.
So you have to choose one or the other.
Right.
You can't get the power and the...
No. So you got to decide what you want.
Or go back and get the power, or once you choose this other stuff?
On this run, that's it.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
per run.
Yes.
So if I choose the power and then I die, do I keep the power for the next run?
No.
Gone.
You start out with your pea shooter again. There are permanent upgrades you can get in the hub, like most roguelikes, but none of them are like the boss's power. So you can see here, once you beat the boss, you have 3 of the other bosses to choose from. And you just keep going until you beat them all, and then I assume there's some Dr. Wily style stuff at the end. But this is one of those games where, like, I don't care if and when I beat it. It's just so fun to play it that I don't.
It's fair.
Yeah, I don't want to stop. So that's that. So tune in this afternoon when me and John do this.
Who's
Oh, God.
Never heard of him.
God, we've been going for an hour because I've missed you.
Is it because you missed me or because I talked a lot about Resident Evil?
Well, I mean, both. So do we have gauntlet stuff? I didn't add any games.
I haven't touched it. We can save the gauntlet for next week if you want.
Yeah, it's
that'll give us time to add stuff, and as long as
fair.
it scores, we'll be fine.
I'm going to though. So let's start with all the.
You are the cheater.
Okay, did I do it last week, Aaron?
Yeah, because you didn't want to hear me bitch even worse about
That's
it.
mostly why I didn't. That's mostly why I didn't. There's some news we care about, some we don't, but I'm going to. Oh, I have a random list in here because I wanted to talk about it. Anytime there's a good like.
List.
No. Let's start with the unimportant stuff first in life.
Google Stadia is.
Hold on, no. We're starting out with Sims 4 actually adding incest to the game.
If it wouldn't fuck up the overlay, I would have just hung up there.
I just thought it was a dumb fucking story. I was like, okay, great.
Why did they do that though?
It was an accident, obviously. What are you doing, real bro? You know? So yeah, that's a weird update. So if you're playing Sims 4 and your grandma's trying to bang somebody in your house, stop it. So I don't know. I just thought it was fucking hilarious, personally. So there's that. Aaron, how do you feel about The Sims? You playing it? You banging everybody you know?
I mean, I used to play The Sims when I was younger. I personally loved building the houses. That was one of my favorite parts about it. So like, I would just put the cheat codes in, get a shit ton of money, and build houses because that shit's fun.
Rosebud baby.
Yeah, boy.
So there's that, but I want to talk about a big thing. And I'm gonna need $20 from you, Aaron, because John Cena's coming to Fortnite, and I'm looking at it right now. It is 2,000 V-Bucks for John Cena, a title belt, the 5-digit slapper, and the "You Can't See Me" emote. Can somebody please give me $20 right now? I'm willing to spend this money. I still don't know what he looks like in the game, so whenever they release that, that'll be great. But you know, you definitely can. I want this so fucking bad.
John can, dude. It's the greatest.
C Nation, bro. Like, I want it so fucking bad. It's a lot for John Cena, but like, you remember that WrestleMania where all the John Cenas were out like this? Like, lined up? God. Somebody made a meme, it was like Fortnite lobbies on July 29th. It's so, like, and one of the most wholesome things in the universe I love is that everybody is like, oh, I have to go to replies on this. But most to all the replies on this are like, where is, oh, god damn it, why I hate this. You can see it better on mobile. I don't see anything. Who is that? I can't see anything. I don't see anything. Where? But I don't see anyone in the picture. I just love that that's one of the most universally running jokes that's never stopped. Ever.
His name is John Cena.
Juan Can. Yeah, so there's that. Speaking of crossovers, there's another one that happened. That Fall Guys is getting some WWE people.
The Undertaker.
No.
Asuka.
Yeah, they got Asuka, Xavier Woods, and The Undertaker. You know, The Undertaker, the guy that is super into video games and just, you know. God damn it, Chase, you piece of shit. I was joking, you motherfucker.
I'm guessing that's all you. That's all Kev. Hit
Do you
the
want
beam, boy.
Do you want two spicy boys? Or you? Yeah. Fuck. I was joking, but okay. This is
Well, now
unnecessary.
you're halfway to John Can.
We're all halfway to John Can. You know, Aaron.
You gotta let me know when you're playing Fortnite because I spent all that money on the Naruto shit. I need to play more.
No, I'm doing the beat chase. This is what we do around here. Oh my god, there's two together. They're joined at the ball sack. Do we? Oh fuck, they broke.
It broke. Oh no, Kev broke Chase's nutsack.
He has a website for that. Thank you. Okay. I'm doing both these. All right, Aaron, can you cover the next news thing while I do this? Because I'm going two Cayennes right at once.
Next news thing.
I don't know. Pick one. Go in.
I don't know. I didn't look at them.
I'm getting the Fall Guys things eventually too, but John Cena's first. Oh fuck me. Oh god, I'm gonna hold it off.
Well, I'll talk about the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake delayed indefinitely because the world personally hates me.
Mm-hmm.
Second one down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So apparently,
Holy fuck, that hurts.
The devs had a playable demo. I don't know. It was like 20, 30 minutes, and they brought it to Sony and Aspire and stuff, and they fucking hated it. Basically. So they delayed it indefinitely, and there is a very big chance that this game might never come out now.
At all? Fuck.
Yeah, there's a definite chance that might happen. I would not be surprised.
That would suck, dude.
Because they paused development. So yeah. The sources said Aspire Management held a number of meetings throughout July before arriving at the decision to pause development and decide on the KOTOR remake's future direction. They also fired the creative director and art director early in July.
Fuck, my brain hurts.
Before all this happened, I believe. So basically, they fired the directors, and then were mad when the game wasn't as good as they wanted.
It's almost like corporations don't understand what it takes to make a game.
Oh, no, okay. So the demo was presented on June 30th. That's what happened. And after the demo was presented, they fired the two directors and then also paused development.
That sucks. I don't care about this game personally, but like I know so many people that are excited about it.
Yeah, so the developers were satisfied. Aspire wasn't. And apparently they had two different visions for the game. So
what's your vision? Remake the fucking game.
Aspire wanted it released in 2022, and the development team said it probably wouldn't actually be done until 2025.
That is a long time. Holy fuck, my eyes hurt. No, I'm good. Oh my god. Tina's like, what was that bang?
Said that Chase.
Yeah. Tina's like, I heard a bang. What was that? I'm like, I'm fucking dying from beans. Don't mind me. Oh, fuck me. Jeez. That sucks because oh god, it's still hot. I know a lot of people that want to buy that.
Apparently, according to sources, management sees the game as unsustainable and gonna cost the money, cost way too much money, so it's probably gonna be canceled, is my guess.
That's so fucking sad.
Literally, just fucking make it a turn-based RPG and make the game just pretty. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not a developer, but what do you mean your vision for the game? It just the game's already got a vision.
I mean, they basically have to make, vision-wise, I mean, there is still an art direction they have to go. They have to choose an art style, because there's millions of art styles with it. And then also, gameplay-wise, because let's be real, Kev, if they went with the original gameplay, that would be pointless, because that's the reason most people won't play this game.
As somebody who played that game, I agree.
The story, S tier. The characters and everything, S tier. The gameplay, D tier.
Listen, I
just love the gameplay because I grew up with it and I'm used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can understand looking at it that there is I don't even care about the graphics. Sorry. So chat said nothing major was lost. They just need to do a graphical update. No, they need a gameplay update. If they kept the graphics 100% the same and just changed it to I don't know, a turn-based RPG or something, more people would play the game. Now, I'm not saying it has to be turn-based. It can be more action. I don't care what it is, but they have to change that gameplay because that gameplay is a product of late 90s, early 2000s D&D type.
So, I mean,
most people can't play nowadays.
I mean, I have said it before. I didn't feel like I was actually doing anything when I played the game. Like I just felt like it was kind of auto battling, and I hit a button once in a while to like mildly influence what was happening.
Early on in the game, it's like that. It does get more involved where you have to choose the right items and choose the skills and do the skills at the right time. Like it gets more involved, but at the same time, again, it's very much late 90s, early 2000s Dungeons and Dragons, where it's all dice rolls in the background and you just have to choose a skill or certain weapons or certain stuff to help your character out. It is a Dungeons and Dragons game in the Star Wars universe,
Yeah.
basically. So like for people who that's not for, which is I would say 98% of people nowadays. Yeah, I understand. I understand why they can't go back and play this. Now, granted, again, I grew up with it. I love it. I actually enjoy that style of gameplay overall. But I understand why like nowadays it is not good.
No.
See,
So
but the difference between that and Mass Effect is Mass Effect is an actual shooter.
yeah. So Mass Effect, yeah, Mass Effect I don't feel relates to KOTOR on a combat level.
That's it. Like the base idea is kind of similar, but like it's an actual shooter. You go out there and aim down the sights and press the button to shoot.
Sure do. I'm trying to get John Cena. Don't mind me.
I hate you so much.
I'm very very serious in getting it.
Like it's the same but completely different. 100% different.
So, well, I hope it comes out, even if I'm not personally excited for it. But
dude, I am.
it would suck. I didn't. You know what sucks? It got announced on Aaron's birthday. Remember that?
Yeah.
And Aaron, why the fuck did you have to go and exist?
I know. How dare I?
How could this
dare
happen to you?
To be fair, if I didn't exist, I wouldn't be sad this week.
True. You know, I never thought about it that way. Why do you have to fucking exist?
Dark.
That was dark. All right, moving on. So before we get off of that, so there's that. We got that. What was this? GTA 6. I'm gonna keep this list on here for next time, just in case we have no news. Because we are running long today. What was this Nintendo thing? I don't remember. Oh, there's finally releasing Mario Kart DLC. Oh, Jesus Christ. What?
I thought Wave 2 was supposed to be like 3 months ago.
Well, Nintendo being Nintendo decides, what if we release something once every 3 years for that money you gave us?
Well, to be fair, they're doing that because it's longer they can go without having to make a new one.
Yeah, but like, what? Like, I feel gypped. So we got Sky High Sunday. Sounds great. I actually like the food-based courses a lot.
This one actually looks really cool. I actually like the way this one looks.
I like what they did with the that
I think
Japanese
the big
one.
thing isn't the fact that like because the tracks and stuff that they come up with are generally pretty good. Everything they bring out is good. It's just why is it taking 7 million months to come out with each of them?
All right, I've bought V-Bucks, guys.
You're a monster.
I am a monster. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know. They got the mushroom gore. I like this course.
Because I like the Wii one.
Yeah, you like Wii.
Wii.
Mademoiselle. John Cena. Where is he? I am not even upset that I'm buying this right now. I've bought the John Cena bundle, everybody. Just so I want proof. Just so proof is here. There he is. I've done it.
I hate you so much.
I even got. Oh, it's his backpack. Is the belt?
Nice.
I wish it was a U.S. spinner belt, but whatever.
It should have been. That would have made more sense to me.
Obviously, your harvesting tool is the Cena, and don't forget the fire emote. You can't see me. I've done it. You thought I was joking. I want it. I love the.
I know you weren't joking, Kev. I know you.
No, I'm telling everybody else. I know you know. So, yep.
NBA Snowland. I love this one.
Vince owns Kevin Soul. Fuck Vince McMahon. Piece of shit. John Cena. Listen, I was never a John Cena fan. That's not a secret, but I love the meme of John Cena more than anything.
I love both. I love John Cena and the memes.
All right. So, more Mario Kart tracks coming on August.
Oh my god.
4th.
Oh, no, August is literally like a week. That's literally a week away.
Yeah, I forget which. Yeah.
I didn't realize it's July 30th. I keep thinking it's like July 15th.
Yes. Speaking of July 15th, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have a female main character for the first time.
Cool. Good. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's butthurt people because
Oh my
how am I
God,
supposed
yes,
to relate to a woman.
dude. It's
How are
so,
all the women supposed to relate to all the men? Because you're human. Shut the fuck up. It's fine.
bro. I can't believe you're being so woke, acknowledging that there's another gender that you want to, fuck.
I'm just so sick of it.
I can only identify other genders when I want to bang them.
I'm so sick of people. That's all
Yeah.
I can say about this. Like, this is
Yeah.
fine. I have no issue.
Oh, you want to? Well, actually, you want to know what's even dumber? You can. It's a selection option. You can also be a guy too. So you're
Oh,
complaining
so you
about
can still
nothing.
be. I didn't even know that. I just keep
Yeah.
being
So you're complaining about nothing is essentially all I
hate
wanted to say.
people so
Yeah.
much.
Well, it's the internet, you know.
Only good complaint is this game has taken 784 years to exist.
Sick. Love that. Let's see with this.
About Al Capone.
Nothing important. Don't worry about that.
Cool.
Hey.
At the end of the line. Let's go.
It's based off a rumor from an Italian website. So essentially, Google Stadia is. I feel like we've talked about Stadia definitely dying 40 times though. It's like the
Nah,
game.
dude, Stadia is like the best fucking system ever. Just ask Twitter, dude.
It's the GameStop of fucking
I
consoles.
Can I just write how good is Stadia on Twitter and see what happens?
All members will be notified 30 to 60 days before closing, with the last month available free of charge to everybody. Access to the games and services will be denied because the games are streamed. You can, like, anyone that spends money on a game that is only streamed, like, you can have your opinions about digital. That's fine. But at least I can fucking download them if I want to. But this is like, why am I gonna spend money on something I can't even play? Because it's stream. It's so dumb.
Buttholes.
But there's been no official comment from Google. So there's that.
I just tweeted how good is Stadia.
Oh, I blocked that dude. That was fucking annoying me. So I won't get to see what he says.
I'm so mad. I want to get into fights with people, but
You know what? Let me see if I can go. How do I unblock somebody on Twitter?
I don't remember, honestly.
I'm gonna find out. I want to see what this guy has to say. Let's see if I can bring him crawling out. Hold on.
Is it like every time I tweet about Stadia, nobody replies to me?
I don't know. I'm just a fucking beacon of bullshit, to be fair.
Apparently.
Blocked accounts. Porn.
Yay, Static's gonna stream Digimon Survive eventually.
Who's Static? Never heard of him. Oh, I blocked DraftKings. That's
Streamy
good.
boy.
I have blocked many accounts. Holy shit. I blocked Game of War. What's this dude's name? I've also blocked Please Follow Yes I'm a Girl. Okay. Who the fuck are these people?
Have I blocked anyone?
I block brands every time I see them on Twitter because I fucking don't need ads in my face.
Privacy and safety?
God, what the fuck is this dude's name?
I have only 2 accounts blocked.
I have so many, and they're all like the brands and OnlyFans bots. Fuck, what was this dude's name? Fuck, I can't remember now. I blocked the Overwatch League apparently.
I blocked a Fire Emblem person who was defending sexual assault.
Oh, well, that seems like a good reason to block somebody.
And I blocked someone who apparently has 7 followers and is following 0, and I have no idea who they are.
The only
2 people I blocked.
one person I do remember blocking. I just remember this dude wasn't taking followers, which I didn't know you can deny. Like, hey, nobody can follow me. Sorry. You know.
I saw something about. I saw someone do something about that. And I have no idea.
Like, why would you not want to follow? Why are you on Twitter, bro? Don't you want to gather a mass of people to hear the bullshit you spout? Like,
That's deep, bro.
all right, I don't know what this dude's name is, so I'm not unblocking him. I blocked the New York Times, apparently. Understandable, honestly. Okay, so, yep, fuck Stadia. That's what we learned today.
Nobody's answering me. Someone answer me and tell me how good Stadia is.
So fucking good. And the last thing I want to talk about today,
I want to make you eat a bean, Kev.
me eat a bean?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Here we go. Thank you, Aaron, for getting us started. Oh God, thank you. It's 2 beans though. Fine, then you have to talk about the game.
No, you can talk about it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my God, fuck you, Aaron. So there's a rumor that oh, you subbed with Prime. What a cheap fuck. Am I right?
Bro.
What bean box is open?
Don't lie to the people. Everybody, I prefer Prime subs. Let's be fucking honest.
Yeah, I don't care how you do it. I just
You're gonna sub,
don't spend your money.
boy.
Yeah, don't spend real money on me. That's dumb. All right.
Let's be real. We at least when I used to stream 7 years ago, you get a little bit more from the primes.
I don't remember. Peach barf. No, it's Peach. Get fucked. Anyway, there's a
It's still true, but it was true at one point. Oh,
Oh.
Kid Icarus thing. Yeah, you mentioned.
yeah. So there's a rumor that Kid Icarus might be getting a Switch remaster. Have you ever seen how you have to play Kid Icarus on a 3DS?
No.
Aaron.
I've never played a Kid Icarus before.
Well, it's very different than the other Kid Icarus game. But the way you have to set it up is it came with this stand, Aaron. Because
What?
Nintendo was like no right analog stick, so you have to like put it on a stand so you can hold the analog stick. The left bumper was the shooter, and then the stylus is your right analog. And I don't know if you've ever tried to hold the 3DS like that.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it's the fucking worst. And you would think
They're not.
yeah, so like maybe it's getting a Switch remaster, and hopefully they use the right analog stick. Bean time. Oh fuck me, barf. So yeah, there's that. Kid Icarus would be cool to see. That's all I have. I have nothing else. How do you feel about that, Aaron?
That's cool.
Great. Good input. Thanks.
I just don't care about Kid Icarus, honestly. Like, I'll play it if it looks good, but I've never played one. I don't care. Even
No.
though Pit's cool as shit in Smash Bros.
Pit is cool as shit. So guys, that's pretty much all we got today. We don't have a lot of Q&A.
It's good. I have to go drop a package off at the post office anyway.
I thought you were about to say I have to put. Are you gonna mail my fucking triangle strategy?
I literally have it fucking boxed up, but I keep forgetting to.
You're going to the post office. Fuck off. Just do it. Just go there and be like, make this label.
That's true. I could do that.
Yeah, please.
You gotta Facebook message me your address again.
I just want to play that game so bad.
It's literally all packaged up and ready to go. It just needs a label.
Speaking of games I'm going to play, guys, don't forget I have a new thing on my channel going where you could just vote on the game I'm going to play next.
Don't
So
tell me what the fuck to do with my points, dude.
yeah, Streamlabs is broken, chat. Sorry about that. So there's that. I'm surprised nobody's doing Mega Man X now, but there's that.
Republic Commando is just such a good fucking game, dude.
I'm
I
ready
can
to play.
watch or play someone or play that game so many times.
I heard it's like SOCOM, right?
Kinda, yeah. It's like SOCOM or like the old Full Spectrum Warrior.
Never played that one. So
It's basically Full Spectrum Warrior, but more hands-on pew-pews.
I do like hands on pew pews. Get your hands on my pew pew. You know what I mean?
I got you, baby girl.
Ooh. So that's it, Aaron. Do you want to do the patron thing?
Not really.
I just.
I'd like to thank our patrons. JD from the Red Leaf Retrocast. Second shout out of the day.
Well, he's over limit. Calm down. Don't give him any more shout outs for a month now.
For a month now. Okay. No
Yeah,
more
he's
shout
over.
outs. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Chelsea Olsen.
Who's at work? I hope you're having a great day. I know she's
And-
listening.
The Mad Lad himself. Clepissimo.
Yes. Chaz, it's still broken. Promise. You're trying to do the quote bot. It's still broken. Streamlabs is not working today.
Kev breaks everything, guys. We got to
Yeah, it didn't.
That's what he does.
All right, guys. We raid somebody? Who's on?
Up to you, Mr.
I don't know. Anyone got anyone they want to raid while we're here? Because, live podcasts. And for the audio people,
Get wrecked.
yeah, get wrecked. I don't know. Oh, your girl Shannon Nicole's on. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
cool. I like
there you go. All right. We're going to go raid her, guys. So we'll go hang out. And I will see you later. Peace, nerds.
Peace, nerds.